And we are back with the next part of the Raw draft. So they were in between in a battle, so now they are uh, still in that battle. We're safe. I provided a timeout lock timer after 5 tries. That's wrong. Override passcode limit. Zero sucks Ferrari. Passcode limiter removed. Booting to emergency mode. Haha. Now for the complete override. Password is booting off emergency power mode. Oh, come on. This is bad. We need the user. What could his weakness be? His power is limitless. It just shows a bunch of people rioting. Ramen addiction? It's only seemed to spread here. Nothing on the global news. But still, even if we solve this card user's power, this will be all over the news. Forget that, Alvin. We need to terminate the user. Why do you always want to get rid of him? Which, again, is a retcon if you were just reading. Could be a scared person who has the powers. And then just didn't draw anything there. Could have used it for extortion. He seems like Doug. He just blindly used the thing and didn't guess what would happen. I mean, there's 4 of us. The 4 of us know it's real, but with most people, 3 objects. 3 objects. Something with glue, shoe, the food, the flu. Food. It's food. Don't worry, I'll keep him. Whoa. Slam. Jesus, Metal, what are you doing? I'm trying to stop him. There, the restaurant. Let's get this user, unless it's cutting itself off, which no, it is. Ah! Waffles? No. Cake? No. Let's get to the user. Which one of you runs this joint? Mr. Chen? Yes. Fix this ramen psychosis. Yeah, not gonna happen. I got people giving birthdays for this. Oh no, I thought I was the only one with powers. Zero. Stop. Try the ramen. I remember now. Blueberry, cranberry, blackberry. I just can't undo this. I have to cook an antidote for the addiction. Let me hurry. I'll get on it right away. So he's fighting him. He's throwing him in a ball. So he just keeps on grabbing. He's like, I'm losing Metal very fast. He just punches him. Antidote. Grabs it, gives it to him. Yeah, you can see it's not really. There we go. After curing everyone, wow. You guys really saved our butts. Yeah, we owe you. Now for our new user. So what's your power? I'm an addiction man. So he just can't watch movies or TV. Which is basically Mr. Chen did turn into addict. It's the exact same concept. So, can't watch movies? Wish I had that. Me too. It was my passion. I loved movies. I was a filmographer. I was my passion and now it's gone. Can we see proof of that? Not that we don't trust you. Sure, play any movie you want. They just don't work around me. Old format, so they just put a VHS tape in. Now I'll walk in. So now it stops. So I'm watching it. So it just doesn't work. So now it's actually introducing the villains. And again, I know this is kind of going at a breakneck pace, and it's kind of a smaller version of it, but this is just how I was writing it. So this is the villains. Nakajima, bring it down over. Or I guess it would be Nakajima, bring it down over. So there, flying the plane. He jumps out. He's just super badass, where he just is fighting a guy with no legs. He rips off his arm. I don't know if he's throwing him in this, but we're just assume he's being thrown. So he's just walking. I don't know if he grabbed a rock or. I mean, look at that arm, dude. Look at that. He just doesn't even have a neck. How is that even possible? How would you go your arm like that? So, he's just attacking people. Suit 1 captured. Now for the drugs. That's just a guy who's attacking him. It just shoots away. I don't know what that is. I don't know if he's grabbing a bowling ball or the dude's head. I didn't even do anything. So, whoosh. So that's a suitcase. He grabs it. He has a hammer. Uh, it would make more sense if it's an axe, but looking at it, I think it's a hammer. But this, he's just standing there. So, tisk tisk, broken. All fixed. I guess he fixed it on the last page. It's now come in. No one's around. Okay, we're now 10 miles. We're now within 10 we're now within 10 miles of you, so hide. You don't have to tell me twice. Hey, I'm not dead yet. He's running away. Why is he running away? How close are you guys? The helicopter is less than 5 minutes away. Should have brought a weapon. Here he is. Open fire. A little preemptive, but I got it. Yeah, a little too close. I think my watch was off. Name said 34 and 27 seconds. Wait, it's right. The world wanted you to struggle, huh? I suppose. Dreamer's absence still tearing you up? Yes. I trapped Metal, but I left him with his one weakness. Again, doesn't even, it means one person who could attack him, but I just wrote it as one weakness because I know what it meant. I set Dreamer that day to retrieve him, and what happens to him? What happens to end him? It'll work out, but Metal knows his end. I don't choose to go more than a few months into the future to ask Name about it. Hey, get it together, man. You lived, we fight on. I just hope Metal is okay. Well, we've collected 6 cards so far, only a few more to go. I hope you're right. I don't like leaving him in the hands of the enemy for this long. Now let's get back to base. So you used to work for those guys? What are those powers? Why'd you join? I think this is meant to ask a bunch of questions. Can you just let me answer? It was about a year ago. Jack and his group decided that their methods would be better. Global... yeah. With Jack's powers and his comrades who could power up card users was this close to it, and it shows him going like that, and showing Jack's face. But our group stopped him, but only because of Dreamer's power. If not for him, anyone with a less than 120 IQ would have been blitzed. Furthermore, anyone who was overweight and didn't contribute to society either. He was a monster, but M.B.G is too. I joined here after Jack's attack, so I saw a guy following me, Alvin. He recruited me. For their abilities, only M.B.G is the only one who has a real weakness to exploit. Within 10 miles of any card user, his powers don't work. Nakajima will only live to 45 years old max, but Name is a weird case. So it just shows him going back in time and just talking to Metal and Name, and he figures out his powers. And again, if you have to explain something like this long, just get him out of there. I mean, if he has limited omniscience, like, it just ruins the whole story. So, anywho, you'd be able to change your fate. You'd be unable to change your fate. The reason for my powers. Yes. Proceed. Name my birthday party and circumstances in 5 minutes of less. You will have a birthday party saving Douglas McNamara in 2026, a card user from the opposite team. You will also save 2 women falling out of an elevator and after ending Nakajima. So how much time do you have? I have until 2026. I am sorry, Metal. There's nothing I can do. I know it may be hard, but please, if there's anything I can talk about, it's okay. We will destroy the world's governments. Trust us. So that's how it works. Which I don't know why he'd tell him that. That doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. So why don't we just grab M.B.G and end them? They always stick together. Blair, Blair, Blair. Well, that will be the end of this part, and I will see you in the next one.